Mic check, mic check. We are live. All right, give us just a second. Get it. Oops. All right, there we go. My laptop did it just really cut off? Work with me. All right. Really? All right, we're going to try to make this thing work. Make sure we are live on Facebook. All right, y'all. Your girl is testing out some new software. I hope we can make it through the whole presentation. All right, so let me see who is out there. See if we're live, first of all. I know they probably like, she done been live. Oh, good. Ha, 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 ha. Trying to make this thing. They're like, she been live all day today. Like, is she really going live for real this time? Yes, yes, yes. All right, so your girl is live, y'all. So we're going to make this thing work. Come on in. I'm going to let you guys come on in. I'm going to hope that this thing does not shut down on me. All right, let's see. Maybe I should have closed some of the other stuff down. All right, so welcome everybody. Hey, Tamika. It looks like my computer actually. No. My screen just went out on me. All right, let me see if I can get the screen back and we'll be ready to roll. All right. Oh, of course my PowerPoint actually just failed. Close out some of the stuff and let's get ready to roll. So let me know who's out there, who's watching. Let me know what's your name, first name, last name, where you guys are from. We're getting ready to talk about some of the things that you're going to need in order to run a successful 6-figure business. And I'm just waiting for hopefully the PowerPoint to come back up. And so I'm kind of playing with a new software. We are streaming in multiple areas, but that's what we're going to be talking about, how to build your team. And so hopefully I can get my PowerPoint back up and we'll be ready to roll. Hey, Doctor. Y'all like my new setup? I've been working on it all day long just for you. And as soon as we went live, Yeah, this is officially our training, so I'm excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the PowerPoint. I kind of wanted to be fancy just a little bit, but I'm ready to I'm ready to just share the information if it doesn't work. So, I'm that type of girl. I just go with the flow, but it crashed as soon as I tried to start the live, but it's all good. So, while we're doing that, just to tell you a little bit about me, my name is DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO. And I literally, I help entrepreneurs put their like a back office infrastructure in place. Sometimes it incorporates you building a team. It incorporates, like conducting the training for your team. And so that's one of the reasons why today I wanted to spend some time on, just talking to some of the individuals who are really serious about building their team and, building a 6 or 7 figure business. I'm going to tell you, like, one of the things that I did realize is that you cannot get there alone. Like, holla if you hear me. You cannot get there alone. So hopefully you guys can see me okay. We're going to hope to keep the technical difficulties to a minimum, okay, as we go through the training. But so this is more like a conversation. And if you guys have any questions, you can comment them below. Super excited. But yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about what it takes to build a 6 or 7 figure business. And we're going to talk a little bit about the core people that you have on your team. So, while I'm waiting for the PowerPoint, I want to know, for those of you all that are actually tuned in right now, like, how many, I want you to type a 1 if you actually have a team. Like, if you have a team of people, I want you to actually type a 1 so that I can know who I'm talking to. And then tell me who's on your team. Like, I'd love to know who's on your team. So I'd love to know who's on your team. Of course, I should have put that on Do Not Disturb. All right, so I see Dr. Linda A. Barnes, Erica, Dr. Jennifer Boria. Who do you guys have a team? And if so, who's on your team? I'd love to know who you guys have on your team. So, like, for me, I have an executive assistant. I have a marketing assistant who does, who does my social media. And how about that? There you go. So I have a social media specialist who helps with my social media. I have an executive assistant who takes care of like administrative things for me. And then I have a tech person as well. So I'm trying to make sure that I can see you guys' comments. So I'm testing out my new software. So hopefully, I can keep up with you guys and with your comments. So I don't see any comments yet. So does that mean that you guys don't have a team? Like, what? Tell me you have a team. Please tell me that you have a team. And if not, if you don't feel bad about it. We're going to help you, kind of build out who you need on your team. Hey, Habib, how are you? All right. And I know that there's like a little bit of a delay. So, just to kind of give you an idea, I know that if you guys kind of just jumping on, like, who in the heck is this girl? Who is this DeKesha, right? And so the best way for me to explain it to you is to let you know that, hey, I'm the virtual COO. I help entrepreneurs build their systems. There we go. I help entrepreneurs build systems. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm like over here. I'm like, they can't see what I have up here. But yeah, so I help entrepreneurs build systems, build processes, and increase clients' revenue by 200%. Trying to build a team. All right, cool. I'm a mompreneur. I have two children. One is actually on the way to college. We actually are moving her in this weekend, so that's kind of exciting. And then I have my 12-year-old who is going to the 7th grade. We just did his fee day. Anybody else had to pay any fees today or pay any fees this week? So I'm moving in a kid and I'm paying fees for a kid, right? But yeah, so thank you so much for sharing this out, Lorville. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Water. We are back. We tested it earlier today. We're super excited. So we're back. Hey, Chandra. Congratulations. And so I'm also a wine connoisseur, but I've never been to a winery. Isn't that crazy? So I'm thinking about having a retreat. And don't y'all let me get off track because I will. But I'm thinking about having a retreat for my clients, and we might ask some of, open it up to the public as well, right? But thinking about having a retreat at a winery, like how exciting is that, right? And I also consider myself to be a lifestyle entrepreneur. Well, DeKesha, why do you consider yourself to be a lifestyle entrepreneur? Well, when I decided that I wanted to leave my business. Hey, Shannon Richmond in the house. Hey, Bradley, my dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll just give a couple of shout outs. Chandra just opened up her business. Super excited of one of my old high school mates. So yeah, shout out to you, okay? And so yeah, there you go. All right, so lifestyle entrepreneur. Why is DeKesha a lifestyle entrepreneur, right? So when I decided to start my company, it was, if you don't know, it was so that I could actually be, there we go, hold on. Are we doing this right? Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just messing with my little switchboard. But anyway, so my daughter had told me that I had missed the first week of school 3 years in a row. And I totally did not believe that. Like, I was like, that does not make any sense. Like, that does not sound like me, right? And so working as a district manager of 13 locations over 5 states, being in retail, this time of year, we're getting ready for the fourth quarter. So we're getting ready for holiday and Black Friday and things like that, right? And so it dawned on me, well, hell, she might be telling the truth. I might have missed the first week of school 3 days in a row. And so I made the decision. I was like, well, something's got to happen. And I wanted to build a business that worked for the lifestyle that I desire to live. So check this out, y'all. Your girl just booked her flight to Miami, right? So that's kind of like my congratulations gift to having one kid out of the nest. Can I get a whoop whoop? Right? So super excited about that. But that's the things that you get to do when you are your own boss, when you have a team, and you can actually walk away from your business. I don't mean like 100%, but like you can walk away from your business and go on vacation and your business doesn't miss a beat. Like, I'm type me. Like, if you feel what I'm saying, like type me so that I can know that I'm not like talking to myself. I don't know about you, but it's just, maybe it's just me. I'm like, I get excited when I start to think about what I could actually possibly do. I get excited. So I don't know about y'all. All right, there we go. Now I'm figuring out how to do this thing. Charlene said, whoop, whoop, right? So this is kind of cool, y'all. So I tried like a new software today, and check this out. I don't know how to make him come over here, but we're gonna work with it. I love it. Trying to get you guys to see me too. Isn't that funny? All right, there you go. So you can see me. So don't mind me. Hey Deronda. So yeah, so that is, you know, I think that's the most exciting part of being an entrepreneur, is being able to create a life that you deserve. What's Lil Duval? You know, you living your best life. Anybody living their best life? Anyway, I get sidetracked. But yeah, so you guys are in the right place. If, like, I know Erica says she's looking to build a team. Anybody else out there looking to build a team? I know Deronda has been trying to build a team. And so, you know, one of the things I want you to know is that you are in the right place. And we're going to talk about the core people that you need, in your business, so that you can actually build your team. So thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. So if you see me looking down, I'm actually controlling. I don't know if you can see that. I'm actually controlling like my screen from my laptop. So this is kind of cool. So you guys get to kind of have the best of both worlds, I guess. Yep. Hey, Julia. So listen. So for the next, I'm going to say maybe 30 or 45 minutes, we're going to be talking about what you need in your business, who you need in your business. And one of the things that I want you to know is that if you're not willing to do the work, you might as well like close out the browser, like get off the live. Because if you're not willing to invest in the work in your business, like this will be a total waste of your time. I'm just saying. So if you know anyone else that is struggling in business, like they feel overwhelmed and they want to, you know, they possibly want to grow their team, then I'd love for you to hit the share button. And I apologize if you see the screen kind of going back and forth, but I just like to kind of playing with the gadgets. So anyway, so over the next 45 to 60 minutes, we're going to be talking about, you know, kind of what you need, who you need. And if you stay to the end, I got a special gift for you. Just don't let me forget. So here's one of my favorite phrases. And it's, in order to grow, no, the fastest way to grow, you have to learn to let go. So the fastest way to grow, you have to learn to let go. And so, DeKesha, why do you say that? So the reason why I say that is because one of my favorite quotes says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, I say build a team. But the quote says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So I kind of put my little twist on it and I said build a team, right? Makes sense though. It makes sense if you build a team. And so, you know, I've been blessed for the last 2.5, 3 years to actually have about 7 or 8, 10 members. And it all depends on, you know, kind of where you are in your business. Hey, Andrea, welcome. And as you guys are joining in, do me a favor. Let me know what it is that you do in your business so that we can actually have a conversation around your business. Like, I'd love to know, like, what do you do in your business? And so we can kind of talk about your business model and the needs that you need in your business. Okay. And then by the end of this, I'll share with you an opportunity where we can work together in order to help you build your business. So I do have a mastery outsourcing program, which we'll talk about, you know, in a little bit. But right now I want to focus on some of the things that people have, like I've heard people say in regards of outsourcing. Outsourcing is expensive. So let's sit there for a second and let's talk about that for a second. Outsourcing can be expensive. And I'll tell you this, it's more expensive if you do not outsource. Did you hear that? Outsourcing is actually more expensive when you do not outsource. Like, you leave money on the table when you do not outsource because you're not able to help or service more clients when you you don't have individuals to kind of like take the heavy lifting off of you. I got wires everywhere. But when you don't have people that take that heavy lifting off of you, it makes it harder for you to actually build your business and build your brand, because it's just you doing all of the work. It's just you doing all the work. And so let me share with you, some of you may kind of heard me say this, but when I started to build my team, I made a sacrifice. So it's so funny because as a district manager, right, I used to go to my stores. I used to visit pretty much every, 3 times a week. And so before I would go to the store, I would always order a grande extra caramel macchiato. Y'all know it's like, what, $3.95, something like that, like $4, right? And then I would always purchase the lemon pound cake. Don't tell anybody, but I didn't eat the icing. Like, I got the pound cake, but I didn't eat the icing, right? So I will order a grande extra caramel macchiato, but I didn't eat the icing on the pound cake. So you think about it, that's like $8, right? Every day, $8. 5 days a week that I'm going out, because even when I was on my office day, y'all, I was going to get a caramel macchiato, okay? And so $8 a day is like, what, $40 a week, $160 a month. How many of you could use $160 a month to put back into your company to hire at least one person? And if you had $160 a month, maybe $200 a month, we'll round it up, who would be the first person that you would hire? Who do you ultimately need right now? So if you're under the sound of my voice, I want you to hit the share button, right? I want you to hit the share button, and I want you, when you share it, write the message, build a team. All right. I want you to write the message, build a team, or learn how to build a team. And I want you to share this out because I want you to pay it forward, right? At the end of the day, everybody that's in business you went in business so that you can create a lifestyle that you want to live, right? Or it's something that has impacted your life, that has put you in a situation where you are running your own company. And so share that out with someone, right? Don't be stingy. Don't be selfish. Like, I'm not going anywhere. My message is not going anywhere. So you can go ahead and just share it out, right? Let me know that you shared. #share. Let a sister know you shared. And then even if you're watching a replay, let me know you're watching a replay. Because I'm going to leave this video up. Y'all know sometimes I'll have my videos. You know I do webinars too. So I don't stream to Facebook when I'm doing an actual, a presentation or a training. So #replay if you're watching the replay. But anyway, so let me know, like, if you had $200, who would be the first person that you hire? Think about that, right? So here's the second thing that people tell me all the time. It's hard to train new team members. It's hard to train new team members. No, it's not. The only reason why it's hard to train new team members is because you don't have a system in place. The only reason why it's hard to train new team members is because you don't have a system in place. Right? That's it. A lot of times, thanks for sharing. A lot of times we don't have a process in place to show someone how to get the task done in our company. I mean, it's just as plain and simple. Hey, Solvit. And so we get frustrated because we hire someone, we bring them on, we get so excited. Oh yeah, I got this new hire. Woohoo, they're great, right? As soon as you give them an assignment, they come back and they ask you a question. Well, how do you set this up? Right? How do you set this up? And so now we're frustrated. We're frustrated because now we have to stop what we're doing and we have to actually give instructions on how to get the task done, right? What if you had a training program already created or developed to help you train your team members? How awesome would that be, right? What if you actually had a membership or training department that would take 10 to 15% of your labor and you can actually train your team? Would that not be cool? Can I get a heck yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? I mean, whatever yeah you want to give me, you can give. I just need a yeah, right? And the third thing that I hear oftentimes is that they steal your information. Well, I blame that on you because there are certain ways that you can protect yourself and your company. However, let's think about this. When you started your job, your corporate job, 9 to 5, wherever you're working, when you started that job, did they not sit you down and train you on certain material? And did you not gain skills and experiences that you could take to the next company? I'm just wondering. Did you not? So why would you stop your team members from learning information from you and taking that information, if they see fit, to get additional clients? Like, when in your business, I don't think you have your business off of one client, so why would you expect them to build their business off of one client? I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real because this is what I see and this is what I deal with, right? So invest in your team, teach them things. Like, the reason why they're going to be committed to you is because you're teaching them, you're teaching them and you're investing in them and you're helping them grow, right? So in order to build a team, here is what you could do. Put it that way. Here is what you could be doing if you had a team. Where do you think you should be focusing your time? I'm going to wait. I want to see some comments below. I want to see what you guys think, right? Where do you think that you could spend your time? And I know there's a little bit, I see some eyeballs. I know that there's a little bit of a delay, but what could you be doing right now in your business if you had a team? Like, it's a beautiful day right now, right? And what could you possibly be getting accomplished, like in this moment right now, if you had more people working in your team than just you? Like, if you were not a solopreneur, like, I want you to close your eyes and literally imagine what you could be working on right now if it was more than just you and your company. That's kind of exciting, right? So let me see, where would I be? Oh, with you. Because I have a team. Duh. No, just kidding. But no, hey, Precious. So the question is, where would you be if you had a team and you were not a solopreneur? So what would you be working on? So let me share with you 3 things that I do in my business every single day. And today is actually nothing different, no different from anything else that I've done, right? Number 1, what does DeKesha do? I train and I learn something new every stinking day. So guess what? You are a witness of me implementing. This is the first time that I've used this software today, or live, right? And so I spent most of the time kind of figuring out, learning how to go live with my new system, right? So super excited about that. But I taught that, I taught that to myself. So I absolutely love it. It's kind of cool. And then I would create new content, which is a revenue generating activity, which I see Trinette says she'd be working on revenue generating activities. Precious says I'd be working on revenue generating activity. Precious, no, I'd be on her. Girl. Anyway, so yes, thank you, Deronda, for sharing the video. And thank you, Trinette, for sharing the video. You guys rock, okay? Precious says she likes my new software. This is what I do, y'all. This is what I do, right? So you gotta have, you want to know the system, girl? I train your people on how to use the system. So it's Switcher Studio. And so if you guys are joining, I'm actually kind of monitoring or managing or producing like my own kind of show here. So it's kind of cool. And so y'all get to see all kinds of stuff, right? But yeah, so step 1, where should you be focusing your time? So number 1 was to learn something new. And today is Training Thursday. So I absolutely require everyone in my team to learn something new on Thursdays. So, hey, why not, right? Number 2 is to create new content. Creating new content means that you are building your programs. That means that you are creating new content to share with your audience. You're creating new content that you could sell. Like, you're creating products and programs, right? That's what content is all about. Absolutely love it. And so that's one of the things that I've had a chance to get back to, and that's developing content and writing. So, and then the third thing is servicing your clients, because at the end of the day, if you're not servicing your clients, then you're not gonna have any long, right? So, so that's what I do now that I have a team. So absolutely working on revenue generating activities. So my next question is, who would be the first person that you hire? I do training Wednesday all day, doing it today. Fantastic. I love training Thursdays. And I actually started doing a little bit more training outside of Thursday. So if you see me looking around, I've been reading Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets. I read it before, but I'm reading it again. And so again, it's still learning. And so I downloaded the audiobook. I've been listening to the audiobook. I've been reading the book. And so I read every morning. I read every night. So I'm always getting information and filling, kind of my mind with information. So step number 2, right, is the 4 core people you should have on your team. Do you guys know like what those 4 people are? And so one of the things that I always like to ask is, where do you need help in your business? And so I want to see your answers. Like, even if you're watching the replay, even if you're on here live with me, like, where do you need help right now in your business? And I don't mean from a revenue standpoint, like, oh, Keisha, I need more clients, right? So if I could take some of the heavy lifting off of your plate, where could I help you in this moment right now? If I said to you, I have a person that I could help you or give to you, or I have a person that can help you with these activities in your business, what would it be? What would that look like for you? Kind of interested to see what the answers and what the responses are going to be. Okay. So, and my belief is that one of the 4 core people that you need to have on your team is a tech person. And in the day and age of the online business space, everything is a lead magnet. Everything is a sales page. Everything is a squeeze page. Everything is a sequence. Y'all know my sequence dance? Everything is a sales funnel, right? And so someone should be setting up these, technical pieces of the puzzle for you on your behalf. For an example, I've done 2 webinars in the last, 3 in the last 30 to 45 days. And so I only set up the first one and I haven't set up anything else. My executive assistant actually set up the last 2 webinars. So shout out to my EA, Christine, rocking it, right? She might be watching us now, but shout out to Christine. Like, absolutely adore her. They help me out. I mean, they rock, right? And so she sets up the webinars. I don't have to worry about it anymore. She sent out the text message. I got the text message, right? So she sent out the email, said, look, DeKesha's going live. Some of the stuff is automated. She can set it up in advance. So sometimes, oops, I forgot DeKesha. I'm going to send it out right now. But it wasn't I struggling at the last minute to send out an email to say, hey, I'm going live, right? That wasn't me. It wasn't me. So, all right. So let me look at some of the answers. So I knew it was coming. Precious, you know it. You know me. I need help with marketing. I need help with copywriting and graphic design. And that's interesting because a couple of people said marketing. And marketing is like an overall area. So does it mean that you want to show up online? Does it mean that you want to stay relevant? Like, you want someone to help people position you? Like, marketing can be so many things. It could be social media marketing. It could be everything. DeKesha, I need it all. I'm just saying, right? It could be like, DeKesha, help me. I need it all. All right. So we got marketing, copywriting. That's a good one. And it's so funny because at one point in time, I was like, I need a copywriter. I need a copywriter. I don't have time to write. And, you know, once I was able to delegate some of the activities off of my plate, my mind became so clear where I just started to write. And, you know, I started to write my emails, my newsletters, my blog posts and things like that. And so it just flows. So yeah, anyway. But then it's like, well, do I really need a copywriter? Or do I just need to delegate so that I can free my mind? But that's just my belief, my thought process. But I love it. So copywriter and graphic design. Yes, that actually, Bradley, that was the first person that I hired. I would not suggest that you do it that way, but that was the first person that I hired. And I hired a graphic, and we have a full graphics design team that service myself and my clients. So yes, I absolutely love our graphics design team. I love them. They've been with me. It's like 4 of them. They've been with me for a while. Trinette, the VA. Trinette, yes, a VA would actually be the number one person that I would tell you, if you don't have anyone on your team, that would be the first person I would tell you to hire. So I want you to jot that down, okay? The number one person that you should hire on your team should be a VA. They should take off some of the administrative tasks. So I said one of the 4 core people was a tech person, and then you have support. So the VA falls under the support staff, okay? And so Trinette says a tech person too. I'll give you one better. What if your VA is hold on, I don't want to say this wrong. Technically inclined? Like, is that right? Oh my God, kill me. So what if your VA has technical skills? Like, there you go, right? Don't y'all laugh at me. All right, so tech person. I need marketing, bookkeeping, QuickBook update. Somebody tag Tawanda Connor. Tawanda does bookkeeping. She actually does bookkeeping for myself. Or Falashide. She does it as well. General admin with lots of initiative. Think and be ready to tell me what needs to be done. So you want somebody that, I love that, Deronda. That's a good point. Because what Deronda is saying is, I don't want like a worker bee. I don't want someone that's just gonna say, oh, what do we need to do today? You know, it sounds like you want someone that you can actually kind of bounce ideas off of, and they're going to say to you, and this is more like a strategist, like this is more of a high tier VA person, right? So you want someone that's a strategist that's going to say, hey, here's some ideas that I have. So that's more on a strategic level, but I like that, right? So it sounds like you might need to work with a coach. All right, I have lots of commission only, Infusionsoft, maintenance follow through. I just hired a VA. Fantastic. Congratulations, Deronda. Everybody heart it up for Deronda. Show Deronda some love. I know it's a delay. Social media marketing and launch marketing. Let me tell you, precious. So, you know, we've talked a couple of times, but I absolutely love launches. We're in the middle of one now, and you guys probably have seen, like, God, this girl is like, every time I turn around, she's got something going on, right? What if your business could be the same way? I love launches. Launches are so much fun, right? And so what happens like a month later after you did the original launch, and then does anybody know the look, right? And then your notification of payment received goes off. I love launches. Anyway, thanks for hearting up for Deronda. All right, so I'm ready to outsource 70% so I can focus on the 30% sales. I absolutely love it. Love it. Those are the things that I want to focus on. I love it. You guys are rocking it out. I should say I'll be working on 30% prospecting. I'm about to start accepting corp and local government contracts again. Whoop, whoop. Show Deronda some more love. Come on. Get it, Deronda. I love it. So self-motivated person, right? A self-started, yep, innovative. All right. I absolutely love it. Love it. All right. So we talked about person number 1 being what? A tech person. Person number 2 being what? A support person, right? That could be an executive assistant, a VA. And person number 3 is going to be the marketing team. Who's going to help you show up like the boss that you are, or the rock star, as Lyric would say it, that you are, right? And so you need somebody that's going to be on that support and on that marketing side. And then number 4, drum roll, please. Number 4 is going to be a virtual COO, I would make the suggestion that you wait until you're about 75K minimum in your business before you even desire to hire a virtual COO. Reason being is because there's so many things that need to be in place prior to you bringing someone on to help you basically replace yourself. So once you get to that 75K, it's gonna be like you can taste 100K, right? It's gonna be like you can taste 100K once you get to 75K. But the thing about it is, once you get to 100K, you're gonna be like, I'm still broke. Like, you need to do multiple six figures. Let me say that again. You need to do multiple six figures. And I was having this conversation this morning on the Black CEO Morning Show. Our guest was Dario Jarvie Harmon. And it's so funny. I was like, you get so excited about hitting $100,000 and you hit $100,000, but you don't realize when you push for $100,000, your expenses for $100,000 go up. So you could be a broke six-figure earner. I'm just saying. Like, shoot for 200, shoot for 250, shoot for 300, shoot for 350. Like, I remember that was me, and I was like, oh, I can't wait till I make six figures. I can't wait till I make six figures, and you make six figures. I'm like, what the hell? What? No, I need 3. Like, yo, okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, all right, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. All right, so step 3, how process can save you time and money, right? And so that's one of the things that a lot of individuals say, that it's difficult to hire, or it's difficult to slow down and speed up. Sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. And so that's one of the problems that we have. And we touched about it a little bit earlier, right? And it's because you don't have a process in place so that, number one, you can manage the deliverables to your clients if you have deliverables, or deliverables to your team if you do not, if you have deliverables for your team. So let me give you an example, right? You are a online business owner and you have coaching clients, you have an inner circle, you do broadcasts, and you're speaking. Who is actually helping you with the processes that take place to get all of the deliverables done? And then do you have a step-by-step procedure guide on how to get that done? Like, how do you expect a VA to come in and find you speaking gigs if you don't have a process in place that you use in order to get speaking gigs? So that's something that I want you to start thinking about right now. Start mapping out your process. Hey, Sakoni. Start mapping out your process now so that when you onboard someone, and this is what we do, like, I literally have a database of processes. I have step-by-step processes already written out. My team still, I have one person on my team that all their responsibility is project management and to build out the SOPs or standard operation procedures for business consulting. Like, that's it. Don't do nothing else. Like, I don't want you talking to no clients unless you necessarily have to, or you backing the EA up, right? That's all she does. And so now I spend a little amount of time actually physically training versus delegating. Boom, here's the process how to do it. Come to me if you got questions, baby girl, right? I just felt that one. All right, so having a process can save you time and money. And they have a tendency, to be honest with you, my people have been with me for over 2.5 years. And we are family, and they're all over the world, but we are family. I invest in them. I show them new things. I try to make everything easy for them, and they absolutely adore it. Like, they absolutely love it. And then they're learning something new. So one of the things that I would say to you, and I want you to type this below for those of you all that are still watching. Trevor always says note takers are money makers, right? So write the process for the activities that you are doing right now in your business. Write the process for the activities that you are doing right now in your business. Not anybody else. Write the process that you are doing. How do you expect to delegate what you're doing if you don't have the process written out? I just gave you a nugget, right? So most of you jumped on because you want to build a team, you want to hire someone, but you really don't know where to start, right? How many of you, for those of you all, I don't know, some of you are hired. What system did you use to actually hire your first person. Like, for those of you all that are watching, for those of you all watching the replay, what system, if you have a team or you have someone that works on your team, what system did you use to actually hire that particular person? Because a lot of times people don't know where to get quality people. People don't know where to get quality people. Can I share something with you? Outsourcing has become the number one strategy to replace myself in my company. The number one strategy to replace myself in the company. And here's why I say that. You guys know that my daughter is actually right process for activities that I'm doing. Thank you, Trinette. I appreciate it. One of the things that I shared this week in a newsletter, blog post, and an article, and a Facebook post, all of the above, is that we will be going from working a 6.5 work week. Like, that means I come in on Sunday night is when I actually start my work week, right? But I don't normally work on Saturday, so it might be a 5.5 work week, give or take, depending on what's going on. And so we're moving to a 4-day work week because I will spend my time traveling on Fridays now to competitions, right? To competitions with my daughter as she travels for the first 4 months out of the year. So for the first 4 months out of the year, guess what? I'm going to be spending my time traveling. I'm going to be on the road. So I have to make sure that my business is in a place, which we are about way there. We are about, hey, is it Manifa? We are about way there, okay? Almost there. Like, probably maybe one more. I don't even think we need one more person. A couple more training and we'd be good to go. But anyway, so who can use outsourcing in their business? Like, speakers, authors, consultant, coaches. Like, it's not just one particular, it's not one particular industry that can benefit from outsourcing. Like, Saucony, you can outsource some of, your tasks. Monifa, you can outsource yours. We already know, Precious, you need a whole team, girl. We already know that. So I just want to share with you what we are working on. I told you that, yes, Trinette said I outsource my graphic. Yes, we service my Trinette. She is a client. She's an inner circle, right? Yeah, so our inner circle members, they do have the option to show up like a boss online. So we make them look good. But I want to invite you to our outsourcing mastery. And this is, I've actually taught this before, but never in this capacity. And it is a program, outsourcingmastery.com, theoutsourcingmastery.com. And we're actually going to show you where to find qualified leads. I'm going to actually show you the strategies to train your core staff. We're actually adding in a bonus, right? I can't believe it. But we're actually adding a bonus, and we're actually going to hire, hey, Shireen, we're actually going to train your first hire. So we're going to walk you through where to find qualified leads for the team. We're going to walk you through the strategies to train your team. But the first one, this is a new bonus. The first person, we're actually going to train them. And so we're going to train them on like your webinar system that you use. We're going to train them on your CRM that you use, your landing page software that you use. Y'all told me y'all wanted a VA. Y'all told me y'all wanted a tech VA. So if your first hire is a VA, then we're gonna train them to help you send out your emails, take some of that busy work off your plate, and I'm gonna train them on how to be a tech VA. Can you say holla if you hear me? What? Right? And so you get a chance in this program to hire your first team member, and I'm going to hold your hand through it. So this is actually a program that you go through with me. I mean, freaking phenomenal. And I'm actually going to help you set up the systems to manage your virtual team. How many of you under the sound of my voice want to manage a virtual team? I want you to type me. Like, if you do not currently have a virtual team, I want you to type me, right? This is your opportunity to have a virtual team. So I'll kind of show you what's included in the program so that you guys can see that, right? So where to find qualified leads for team members, strategies to train your core staff, hiring your first team member, and then systems to manage a virtual team. So that is, holla! That is what the actual program looks like. We'll give you access to our current virtual training portal. So the actual portal that I use to teach my staff, you'll get access to that. And then again, we will make sure that you have all of the systems set up to actually communicate with this virtual team that you're getting ready to set up. Can somebody type in next level? I need you to type in next level, because this is some next level stuff. I don't know about you, but I need somebody to type in next level, right? So any questions? What questions do you guys have about, outsourcing? Like, this is the time to ask if you want to know how I did it, what I did. Like, what questions do you have in regards to building your team? One of the things that I say is I have people that work on my team that are all over the country. The graphics designer, I'm not going to train them to be a graphics designer. Let me make sure I get that straight. We not training. I don't have that skill. I hire them already, right? But there's a way that I communicate with them that, that I work with them on as well. And my team is, like, I have a whole entire graphics department that runs without me touching it. But you guys will never know this. So, if I wanted to, I could make that like a 6-figure part of my business, but that ain't what I want to do. Like, I'd rather be here working with you, helping you in this capacity. That's just me, right? But it's a revenue generating branch of the company, and I don't have any labor attached to it, right? So I don't see no next level. So that means y'all tell me y'all not ready to go. Okay, Shireen said next level. Trinette said next level. I was getting ready to say I don't see no next levels. I'm a little concerned. So let me share with you the site. It is theoutsourcingmastery.com, theoutsourcingmastery.com. We actually closed the card on Monday because I'll be traveling tomorrow. We'll be taking my daughter to school. So the last opportunity to sign up will be Monday, this coming Monday. So this is your time. If you have any questions, I definitely want you to comment. Let me know. Let me check the actual the webinar platform. So you guys have been super cool today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today and, asking questions and all that fun stuff. You rock out. Thanks, Sakoni and Monifa and Shireen. Shireen, did you complete the outsourcing journey? I don't know if all of you guys, had actually finished the outsourcing journey challenge. What are the asks for the netta? I love it. I did have apprehension, but I had to get over about giving access to my login. A previous IG assistant wrecked my account, which took me months to clean up. Yeah. And one of the things that, Deronda, that's a very good point. One of the things that there's a certain way that I give my password out. I'm sorry. One of my units is dying. But yeah, so there's a certain way that I give our passwords out. And so my team may not even have passwords to the systems that we use. Like, I'll share my password, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have access to, my password. So that's a good point. So any other questions? And I'm going to check the webinar system. I know we got some people that are watching us on the webinar platform and on social media, on Facebook as well. So listen, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This is your girl, DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO. And we actually survived with the new, what is it? My new software. So super excited about that. And I don't see any active questions here on the webinar side. And I'll give it a second because I know Facebook has a delayed reaction as well. Yep. So listen, it's been phenomenal. I appreciate hanging out with you guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Go over to theoutsourcingmastery.com. We do have a VIP level. That is the complete get it done. Take a look at the site. And take a look at, the opportunity to work with me on building your team, taking you to the next level. I'm DeKesha Williams, your virtual COO, and I've truly enjoyed hanging out with you guys. So I'll see you next time.